Ladies and gentlemen, Hard to Kill continues with this one fall contest. Introducing first from Black Forest, South Australia, the top dog, JONAH!
A big sidewalk cracking beast named JONAH walked into Impact Wrestling and he popped Josh Alexander in the back of the head. What does Alexander have to do to get past JONAH and get back to a world title picture?
It's simple. Pop JONAH in the head the same way JONAH did to him. He's got to establish the fact that I can go out there and beat you tonight.
If only it were that simple. Right. JONAH is a monster. I have seen what this man can do firsthand. I have seen his good side. I have seen what his bad side can be here in Impact Wrestling. JONAH doesn't care what Josh Alexander wants, but he will have to contend with Alexander's emotion.
Yes, and that's the hard part, but what JONAH wants right now is to get Josh Alexander out of the way, because JONAH, you know, has got to have his eyes set on the Impact World Championship.
First things first.
His opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
You want to talk about intensity. You want to talk about focus. Look at the eyes of Josh Alexander right now. He's staring a hole through JONAH, and he's going to come right in here and take care of business.
And you can see Alexander, he already wants to get to JONAH. This is an issue that Scott D'Amore is trying to address with Josh Alexander, trying to tell him to keep his emotions in check. We've seen how Alexander has just brutalized his competition recently on Impact Wrestling, but JONAH did get the better of Alexander this past Thursday on AXS TV.
Yes, he did. He laid him out, and I guarantee you those ribs are still hurting right now with Josh Alexander. He's not showing it, but I guarantee you underneath, he's in some serious pain.
JONAH putting Alexander through a table with a tsunami. Oh, and a kick right to the face by Alexander.
And did not phase JONAH one bit.
He didn't do that in the back of the head. He did it right to his face. And now here comes Alexander trying to back the 345-pounder into the corner.
And don't be fooled by 345. He moves like he's 245, but hits like he's 545.
Alexander, this early storm, this early flurry, can it last?
That's it right now, and we're going to talk about it. He's running on emotions right now. He is full on just being emotional here.
You see JONAH almost emotionless as he stopped Alexander. Has the power to do so, and that does not take JONAH off his feet.
Second rope drop.
Wait a minute, oh, right for the senton, and Alexander avoided disaster.
No, he needed to move out of the way, because if that would have hit, that would have just rocked him.
Going for the ankle, has Alexander
out to the floor.
Had JONAH down early, went immediately thinking about the ankle lock. That was very smart by Alexander, but he paid for it.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Josh Alexander is a smart man. He's going to try to weaken the base of JONAH. Right here in front of us, I can almost feel that impact of that chop.
Count of 4 from the official. JONAH tosses Alexander back inside. This is about making a statement by JONAH, going after a man like Josh Alexander, who's gained world-renowned fame recently here as a part of the Impact roster. One of the best wrestlers alive. JONAH can make his statement that he is the top dog at Alexander's expense. Oh, wait a minute, look at the leg.
Oh, the leg's trapped in there, look at this. Do you see the way the leg was trapped in there between ropes? That could be damage to the knee and to the ankle. And now Josh going right after the ankle.
Alexander to the left ankle. JONAH's in trouble. Alexander with a heavy cross body. Air cannon right to the spine.
And now Josh Alexander.
But how much did that take out of Alexander? That cross body going ribs first into JONAH. This is where the emotion, the adrenaline is fueling Alexander. If he was maybe using better judgment, D-Lo, would he go for that type of offense?
No, he wouldn't, but you see, It's tactics like this showing his willing to do anything is the reason why Josh Alexander was ranked in Sports Illustrated top 10 wrestlers of 2021.
Oh, ribs first into the edge of the ring.
And that's right on those bruised ribs there, and that's the first time they've been exposed to some damage, and that could take the win right out.
Watch this crossbody one more time. Again, accomplished a lot here against Jonah, but Alexander, boom, the ribs right into the back. You could see Alexander immediately favor the ribs.
That's where he's sacrificing part of himself to inflict damage, but you saw the intensity and the speed that Josh Alexander hit Jonah with.
Now there's a smile on Jonah's face, D'Lo, and when a big man gets that type of look in their eye, it's terrifying.
Yeah, that's not a good look to have if you're on the other side of that look.
And granted, Jonah is still favoring the left ankle. The damage was done. Oh, getting tied up in the ropes. Alexander did his best to capitalize, but it was brief.
Yeah, and Jonah is built and hits like a wrecking ball. Now,
God.
look at the strength of Jonah.
Oh, another top turnbuckle ribs first.
And Jonah just wipes his hands like he took out the garbage.
Oh! Oh my God, this is just beastly.
And now, Jonah putting Josh Alexander up on his shoulders. What's he gonna do?
All right, Jonah is launching Alexander. Alexander is 235 pounds officially. Can you imagine launching a man that size? Now a cover by Jonah, pressing on the ribs as he went for the cover.
Yeah, that wasn't a pin attempt to win. That was a pin attempt to inflict damage, making Josh Alexander kick out, exert energy while putting force on those bruised ribs.
You've inevitably had bruised ribs at some point in your career. How in the world do you move forward after Jonah does something like this to you?
Jonah just threw Josh Alexander. He's a grown man and threw him like he was nothing. Now, a version of a backbreaker here.
Just a version of the torture rack basically here is pressing down on the midsection of Alexander.
And now, right now, Josh Alexander's being bent in two different ways, being pulled down. That was the best way to get out. Oh, he's going for a backslide.
Thinking about a backslide, trying to get the 345-pounder off his feet.
No. Oh, Jonah switching the grip now.
Not so difficult for Jonah, but Alexander trying to pick the leg.
Oh, to the ankle. To the ankle. He's got the ankle pick. Oh, he's setting up.
Oh, wait, can he get him up for the C4 spike?
No. Hey, you could definitely see the ribs were hurting, and that he could. Oh, over the top rope.
Ribs first into the top rope. The ribs were bothering Alexander, and they're going to be hurting even more now. Can Jonah finish this match? There's the cover. Alexander is still in it.
The one thing you know about Josh Alexander, he will not give up. He will keep coming. He will keep fighting.
The thing that Jonah said is that if Alexander had stayed down when he has attacked him at turning point, is that Jonah would have respected Alexander for doing so. That is his top dog mentality.
Yeah, well, the one thing Josh Alexander is not going to do is stay down.
Oh,
wow. I literally glanced up and took a look into the eyes of Josh Alexander when he was hit by that forearm, and his eyes crossed.
Looking for a gut wrench, and again, right back up into a torture rack.
And you see Josh Alexander is in pain. He's bent over backwards. Human body is not meant to be bent like that.
This shake that's being applied, not doing any favors to Alexander.
Oh, that's an elbow right across the bridge of the nose.
Doing anything he can just to get away. Alexander, how much does he have? Just firing off strikes now.
Oh, going for another.
Oh,
no. Oh!
Every time Alexander wants to go in close, and that is his pedigree, Jonah's making him pay for it.
But Josh Alexander keeps trying to go. He keeps trying to go forward. Oh, he's going backwards now.
Is this just a bad matchup for Alexander?
It's starting to feel that way. It doesn't matter. Oh, no. There you go. Oh, did you see that?
Oh, and Alexander, able to use the ego of Jonah against him, gets to the left leg.
Did Josh Alexander sacrifice himself and take that form being position to kick out the ankle?
It very well be the case. Alexander went for the clothesline, trying to send Jonah clean out of the ring.
Uh-oh, creating momentum, getting space. Oh, no!
Jonah.
Jonah's too big, too strong.
And now Jonah still hung up but absorbing punishment.
And Josh Alexander, you can see the confusion on his face.
This time Jonah goes to the outside, and that gigantic frame landed on the injured ankle.
And that is all of Jonah's weight coming down to that injured ankle.
Alexander fighting through the pain just to deliver these clotheslines, and then this strength here. Watch
Look
this.
at this right here. You see Josh Alexander muscling through, but did you see that? Jonah's ankle came down, and that's all 350 pounds coming down on that ankle.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Jonah's out in the crowd here at the factory in Dallas, Texas. So is Alexander. This is what a front row seat at Impact Wrestling will get you.
Welcome to the party. Here we go.
Oh, right between the eyes. Jonah, a huge clothesline.
Clothesline Josh Alexander back in over the security rails. Oh, straight right hand. What's Josh Alexander thinking? What's he? No. What? No. Come on. No.
Josh. Alexander off the top.
Look at Josh Alexander fly.
And one more look. Look at this angle. Exploring the space here in the impact zone.
Yeah, the intensity of that strike. Josh Alexander sacrificing everything. Look at the ref. What's this count up to? I can see it.
Count of three between Jonah and Alexander. Alexander is rolled inside the ring. Jonah's got a long ways to go.
Yeah, and he's hurting.
Look at the barricade. One of those steel beams is broken. Count of 6. Jonah trying to climb back inside. Count of 7.
Can he make it in? Can he make it?
With all the damage done. Count of 8.
No, he's getting further away from the ring.
Count of 9. Jonah back inside the ring. The match continues.
Wow, what intensity right here. Josh Alexander channeling the impact zone here, challenging the faithful to come along for this ride with him. Setting up for the C4 spike, can he get it hooked? That's a big man.
Uh-oh. Oh, in the midsection, crashing to the canvas.
And now for the first time, Jonah looks rocked in this match for the first time.
Jonah's absorbed a ton in the knee right to the back.
Cover.
Smart by Alexander. Here's the cover. Now power out.
Big kick out there.
Very smart offense there by Alexander. Now he's got to capitalize. He's got Jonah down.
And this is where you want to be. This is where you want Jonah to be at. I don't care how big you are, how strong you are, but laying flat on the back, you have no advantage.
Oh, and Jonah trying to prevent any sort of top rope offense, and I believe the post went into the ribs of Alexander.
Yeah, and right now you can see the pain on Josh Alexander's face.
I mean, how much more of this can Alexander take? I mean, he's got to think about long-term injury at this point.
And I don't think Josh Alexander doesn't think that way. He thinks about the here and now, and what has he got to do to win tonight. Jonah's teetering here. Oh, headbutt right to those ribs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Holy hell! Off the top! Look at the carnage.
A superplex off the top rope. That is a lot of body weight coming down. Look at this, the ring shook. That was measured on the Richter scale.
The crowd here in Dallas showing their respect for these two warriors. Count of 7, both men after the count of 10 to get back to their feet. Count of 8 between Jonah and Josh Alexander. Count of 9, Alexander's up, Jonah is up to a foot. The referee's gonna allow this to continue.
And now, just these heavy hands being exchanged.
Oh, God, you hear the crack.
You see sweat flying. Oh! Open palm strike.
They're going at it here in Texas.
Look at these shots.
Jonah's not done. Powerbomb. Trying to stack him up. Here's the cover. Alexander somehow found a way to kick out.
Oh, turned him inside out with a clothesline.
Hell of a clothesline by Jonah. Alexander gets the left shoulder up in time.
Wow. What are we witnessing here right now? Look at this clothesline inside out. Josh Alexander 360, but Josh Alexander still standing.
And now straight headbutts from the top dog.
Oh!
And keeping Alexander close by the headgear.
Pulls him into position. Suplex. Brainbuster!
That's it. That has got to be it. Covered by Jonah. Alexander won't quit.
I thought I took a glancing blow at this. I believe Josh Alexander has been busted open by those headbutts. Yes, there we go. Look at this.
Absolutely right.
He is busted open from those headbutts from Jonah.
Watch this one more time. Jonah with some extra force here on the brainbuster. Somehow, Josh Alexander is still in this match, but how much longer?
Yeah, right now you can see his power is dwindling right now. It looks like Jonah's going to the top to put an exclamation point to the end of this sentence.
Alexander is in a bad way. Wait a minute. The walking weapon is back up.
Look at the ankle lock on him.
The injured left ankle. It has to break before the count of 5 or he would have been disqualified.
And now Jonah's trapped in a bad place.
Oh, and another headbutt.
Oh, Jonah's up. Jonah's trying to get his bearings. He's going to the top.
Good God, no. No way.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, Lord! And a big forearm by Alexander. Sherman takes down Jonah.
Oh, combo, he's going. Can he hook?
No freaking way.
No.
Now with damaged ribs. Powerbomb! Oh, my God, he pulled it off. Alexander the cover. Kick out by Jonah.
And now ankle lock into the ankle. Jonah's got him. Jonah's trapped in the center of the ring. Josh Alexander's got the ankle lock in the middle of the ring. There's a look of panic on Jonah's face right now.
Jonah did enough to keep Alexander away, but now right to the face. Look at Alexander go.
Wow.
He's got to calm down. He's got to get his emotions in check. He could have gotten disqualified. Now back to the ankle.
Right back in. He locked in deep, sitting in, chin on the ankle, pushing even harder.
Jonah's got nowhere to go.
Almost gonna tap.
The ankle lock in deep.
And you see Josh is pulling Jonah back out. There it is.
Jonah is tapped to Josh Alexander.
Here is your winner, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
Josh Alexander gets his payback.
Talk about intensity. Talk about perseverance. Talk about switching up your game plan mid-match to get the win.
In Jonah's first Impact pay-per-view match, he falls to Josh Alexander in a brutal matchup. We have got to take you back to this huge move earlier on in the match.
And look at this exchange here. But Jonah goes for the moonsault here, misses, and the rolling elbow. Then the release German. What combination offense right now. And then the power bomb into the ankle lock.
Jonah trying to endure as long as he could, but it was Josh Alexander showing the will to continue on.
Look right here, the intensity. Josh Alexander was pushing away from Jonah, locking the ankle in even deeper. And look at Josh Alexander.
Josh Alexander puts down Jonah. Did he just clear his path back to the Impact World title?